Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be about my Big Fat Fetish, which is a program on Channel 4, and I watched this on 4OD, and to the date of this video it is still on 4OD. Now, I'm sure there's been a similar program to this on before, but I can't remember watching it, but I remember hearing about it. And my Big Fat Fetish looks at basically the fetish certain people have with being fat and being big and being overweight. Now, I'm going to try and derive from using the word fat in this video because I hate the word. I think it's horrible, so I'm just going to substitute it, but you kind of know it's... The program itself does use the word quite a lot, but not in a nasty way, because the main focus is on women, larger women, who enjoy being large and who enjoy gaining weight and who have made quite successful careers as larger models and things like that. So the program doesn't really make fun of them. It's not saying, look at these women, oh my goodness, because it is done tastefully. And the women themselves, excuse me, the women themselves you can see are kind of really happy with the way they look. They love the way they look. They're very successful, some of them, with their larger sizes and the careers they've had from that. And I'm not just talking plus size models, we're talking morbidly obese with some of them. And it's not a nice thing to say about somebody. So, but I don't feel nasty saying it, because these women apparently like looking like that. And I guess it is kind of easy to say, well, I want to be a model, but I'll never be stick thin. So I'll go the opposite end of the extreme and be a world famous obese model. And there is a massive market for it. And I didn't, for whatever reason, it's not something I've ever came across before. I didn't realise there was such a big market for large women, and there is. It shows us various websites and things that support and promote this. Now, some things are said that don't make sense. There's one woman on this whose name I've completely forgotten, but she's the main one, and she is so lovely. She seems like she has such a really lovely, likable personality. But she says something about how guys like the belly and they like large women, and yes, some do. I'm not denying that there are guys out there who like the larger woman. I don't think there are that many that like the obese woman. There are those who like the girls curvy. There are many who like the girls curvy. That's fine, of course it is. But making a general statement, men like the belly and men like women large, is a little bit of an untrue statement, to be honest. Because I also know many that don't. So we're not. It kind of seems as if she's categorizing all men as one, and like every man will appreciate this. But I'm sure deep down she doesn't. But the way it was projected, it kind of is. Very interestingly put together. We get to see the highlights, I guess, of being an obese model. And looking at quite intricate detail, there's apparently a certain type of obese model called the gainer, who will purposely gain weight for their fan base and help allow their fan base to watch them grow large, almost literally, which is quite a horrible thing to think. Would and you never would. But if one of you guys said, I just dropped a bottle on my foot. If one of you guys said to me, Amy, please gain weight or lose weight to keep me happy, would you? I'd be like, no. Now, I have had an eating disorder for 6 years. I was anorexic, I was bulimic, I'm now just a mess. So for me it is quite hard to watch, and I can see that possibly their obesity has derived from kind of eating disorders or insecurities, but because they're famous and loved, a lot of people do love them for their size. It's kind of comforting to them. So it is very interesting. It does also look at the dangers of obesity and things. It's not promoting it, kind of, not really. At certain times you do think it's promoting largeness, and while it never ever says that there's anything wrong with being curvy, it doesn't ever say we should all go and live this lifestyle and be obese models. It doesn't ever say that. And I don't actually think it uses the word obese as much as I've used it in this video, but because I'm staying away from certain words, it's my substitute for it. Very interesting, very fascinating. I was hooked all the way through. Very well put together, great editing, great pace. Really likeable people involved in it, very surprising moments in it, a lot of surprising things were said. Definitely worth the watch. Go and check it out on 4OD. You'll find it very interesting, I'm sure. Let me know your thoughts, either on the programme or just the topics raised, and I'll see you next time. Bye!